It's the $5 ice cream that cost Mum Michelle almost $500. That's the fine she copped after police accused her of using a mobile behind the wheel. But Michelle's adamant they got it wrong.
It started with an ice cream, ended with a $500 fine, and all melts down to a mum asking police to put aside the ego. Magnum ego, that is.
This is a story of ice creams and evidence. And the Magnum-loving mum who says a receipt purchased from this service station proves the police officer who fined her needs to chill. You must be Michelle.
I am.
I hear you've been unfairly fined.
I sure have.
I want to hear all about it, but I guess first we better get some ice creams, eh?
Yes, yes. Make sure you get the caramel Magnum Egos.
The double chocolate ones?
Yes.
I know the ones. Leave it with me. All right, now we can tell the story, Michelle. So you came to the service station and you bought one of these.
Yes, that's right. And as I was driving down the road, the police passed me on the opposite side.
Right, so they were driving?
They were driving,
Okay.
yeah.
2 members in the car?
2 members in the car.
Yep.
So the passenger driver has seen me with something in my hand.
Mm-hmm. And that was a Magnum Ego?
And that was a Magnum Ego, that's right.
Not a mobile phone?
Not a mobile phone.
This was 2 Mondays ago, as Michelle drove along the winding forest roads of Melbourne's northeast.
They've proceeded to turn around and follow me up the hill. And by this time, I had finished my ice cream. And they had accused me of, being on a mobile phone.
Could a mobile be mistaken for a Magnum? Sounds like something we need to test.
Were you using your mobile phone while driving?
No, I wasn't. Yes, there's no way that I could be eating my Magnum Ego and holding my phone and driving all at the same time.
And the 34-year-old says she can prove it. As police pulled her over, Michelle produced evidence of her snack.
I still had my wrapper and I still had the stick. So as I said, I just finished eating it and I'd placed it down in the console. So I had everything there to show. And later on, embarrassingly enough, I still had chocolate on my t-shirt from eating it, so.
The policeman claims he saw the golden glint of a mobile phone from within Michelle's car. But the mother of one says that could have been her jewellery.
So whether or not he spotted this ring or my watch, I'm not sure, as I was holding it like this. Also, too, the Magnum Ego has a caramel centre, so whether or not, that part was glistening in the sun, it was a sunny day.
Michelle was slapped with a fine of almost $500, but later that day, she managed to get a copy of her receipt from the service station. It shows the ice cream was bought at 4:34 p.m. The fine was written up just 6 minutes later, and Michelle says this should lay reasonable doubt over what the officers saw and should be enough to put the fine on ice.
I only just returned back to work for a week, and then yes, we're copying this fine. It's, that's your whole weight gone.
Finally, Michelle takes us for a drive to show her car has a hands-free system.
So, Michelle, are we talking on Apple Play right now?
We are, Seb, yes. So I have no need to be holding my mobile phone while driving.
I think Michelle should definitely fight the fine. I mean, if she's innocent, then the fine should be withdrawn.
Lawyer Adam Cockayne, known as the fine defender, specialises in these cases. He says people who challenge their fines in court have a good chance of winning.
80% of those fines are being thrown out by the magistrates, which says to me that the review system is not working, because they shouldn't have got that far.
But to truly get the scoop on what happened, we return to where Michelle was pulled over.
Well, Michelle, it's time to put this to the test. You behind the wheel with a Magnum, and we'll see just how easy it is to mistake an ice cream for a mobile. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. All right, you're going to need one of these.
Thank you.
Good luck.
On the same patch of road, in the same car, at the same speed, we recreate the day, with the current affair cameras acting as the policeman driving in the opposite direction. Across 3 attempts, one thing is clear. It's remarkable the officer thinks he could see anything at all. So, just to be sure, Michelle does one final run, with our cameras standing still. You can make up your own mind here, but Michelle plans to contest the fine. She's hoping she's built a solid ice cream-based defence that will take some topping.
I shouldn't have to pay it. I wasn't doing anything wrong. So, yeah, just want to be heard.
Pretty convincing. We approached Victoria Police to ask if they might have got it wrong in Michelle's case, but the policeman involved is adamant he saw a mobile phone.